Well, businesses across the country are working to get back to pre-pandemic operations. They're all running into the same problem here, finding people to work.
Yeah, workers are in such short supply, and because of it, everyone is paying the price. Tonight, our Mike McDaniel kicks off a series of reports called Where Are the Workers?
They're signs of the pandemic times.
We just need more help.
Help needed as businesses try to rebound during a pandemic, impacting our daily lives. From our grocery stores and restaurants to our homes and cars.
We're really trying to get people in as soon as possible.
The nation's worker shortage, largely brought on by pandemic layoffs, furloughs, and resignations, continues to have ripple effects across the economy.
I think we're all surprised by the pandemic, and I think there's a lot of impacts that we weren't necessarily expecting.
Patrick Button, an associate professor of economics at Tulane University, watches the labor market closely. He says many former workers have new workforce interests, jobs that better fit their lives and needs.
We're sort of going through a big sort of work rethink. Everyone's rethinking the nature of work, sort of trying to figure out how can I get better work-life balance, how can I better balance my family responsibilities with work.
Button says more than a year of rethinking work is a big reason help wanted signs and job fairs seem to be everywhere, trying to fill employment needs. Like the big need right now for truck drivers, a literal driving force of the economy, seemingly stuck in neutral.
Because of the shortage in the industry, we're seeing companies that have had 5 pay raises in the last 6 months.
Applications are up this year at Coastal Truck Driving School, on track to be the highest year of applications ever.
COVID kind of gave me an opportunity for career change. I used to work in the plants and I wasn't really liking the stability of that.
Current transportation needs combined with the need for workers at ports like this one in California create supply chain issues impacting just about everything we buy.
We're not getting everything we order. We may be getting 75%.
At places like Langenstein's supermarket, delivered goods can be unpredictable, and when combined with transportation issues, holiday meals could look a bit different this year.
I'm hearing that a lot of staples might be in short supply, so we're worried about that.
The VP of Supply Chain Policy at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce calls what's happening a crisis.
I think if this issue is not addressed, that the American consumer is going to see price increases across the board.
That's because demand for goods is increasing, but the supply and the workers are slow to catch up.
I don't see this challenge being fully behind us until the end of next year and possibly into 2023.
Finding workers to fill gaps in the economy isn't easy.
Our phones ring off the hook nonstop.
And keeps folks at Express Employment Professionals in Covington busy. Melissa Martin says her company works with a lot of former employees wanting to re-enter the workforce.
All walks of life come through here, and people will say, you know what? I'm looking for a job that pays $5 more than what I'm making, and I know I can find it.
Numbers from the U.S. Department of Labor Statistics show Louisiana's unemployment rate was just more than 5% when the pandemic took hold in March 2020. Just a month later, it more than doubled to just more than 13%. Fast forward to August 2021, the unemployment rate has dipped down to 6.2%.
Families are now ready, and job seekers are now ready to go out and work again.
Weekly unemployment insurance claims from the Louisiana Workforce Commission show both initial and continued claims are dropping. Button says those extended benefits and those from the federal government generally don't lead to labor shortages.
The concern that people have is that people just sort of sit on these benefits and don't look for work. And while it does increase the time it takes someone to get a job, it's only a small effect. And in a lot of ways, it avoids the issue of people taking jobs that they really wouldn't be a good match for.
Hey, thank you for calling Express. This is Chanel speaking. How can I help you?
That's exactly what Martin sees happening. People are getting back to work, just not in ways they once did.
Once, that extra payment stopped, we saw a large increase, and job seekers coming through and saying, this is my opportunity now. I want to try something different.
Martin says a lot of people, especially those from the retail, service, and hospitality industries, are looking for higher pay, better benefits, and flexibility.
We're seeing a lot of people that were in the retail industry, and we're now placing them in office positions, office services, within hospitals, hotel management.
Button says as the economy grows, so does competition to attract workers in a way that didn't exist before the pandemic.
We've seen a lot of businesses that offer remote work or offer more flexible work arrangements get a lot of applications. So businesses that are innovative in workplace flexibility are really reaping the benefits.
This is just the new reality.
At Nola Brewing Company in New Orleans, there are full benefits, health, vision, dental, and 2 weeks paid vacation, something not too common in the service industry.
The pandemic has forced us to get creative about how do we pull people in, how do we get people here.
As more people go through that rethink process, businesses are paying attention, and in the end, applicants get the upper hand.
People are, getting a lot more job offers when they apply for jobs, so they do have a lot more bargaining power. So that works in their favor.
A favor reshaping not only how we work, but where. Mike McDaniel, Eyewitness News.
Tomorrow night, Mike is taking a look at businesses trying to attract workers, the struggles they face, and why potential workers really have the leverage to wait.